Hi guys, welcome to Whisky Web. I am here in the wilds of British Columbia on a camping weekend, and I thought I would share with you one of my favourite camping drams. So today's whisky review is about Glen Grant 12-year-old. Now you can pick this up for about $50 US, maybe 60, 70 in Canada. And it's one of my favourites for camping because it's such easy drinking malt. I mean, you can have this by the fire, breakfast, lunch or dinner. It's a wonderful dram. So let's explore a little bit about Glen Grant, shall we? So this one here is a 12-year-old whisky, 43% alcohol. It's been chill filtered and probably a bit of colouring added to it, but it's one of their main expressions. There is interestingly one available in travel retail, which is the non-chill filter version at 48% alcohol. So if you ever see that, if you're allowed to travel again, then I recommend picking that up because I'd love to try that one in comparison to this one here. So Glen Grant is one of the bigger distilleries in Speyside. It produces about 6 million litres a year of alcohol, and it's solely owned by Campari at the moment. They bought it in 2006, so it's the most popular whisky in Italy. And you'll see why if you ever have a dram, because it's very smooth, very light, quite suited to that sort of Mediterranean climate. So Major Glen Grant, he was one of the pioneers of whisky. He loved new things. He was like the first Highlander to ever own a car. He was the first one to ever install electric lighting in a distillery, which he did at Glen Grant in 2006. And Major Glen Grant, James Grant, he's the one that is really credited with creating this style, because he came up with this innovative still design. He uses purifiers on both the wash stills and the spirit still. So I've drawn a little diagram there. Can you see that okay? Yeah. So that's the camping diagram, and basically what's happening here is going through a purifier on both the wash still and the spirit still. And what that does is it allows all those very light flavour compounds to get through, and all the heavy ones drop back into the pot and get redistilled. So it's a very kind of light, fresh whisky, very easy drinker. When I smell this now, it just takes me to Grandma's apple pie and vanilla ice cream. It really does. It's the crumble, it's the pastry, it's the very light barley sugars that really come through in this. The fermentation time is quite short. It's 42 to 48 hours typically. So they're not looking for a very extremely fruity whisky by a long fermentation. It's just light, fresh, crisp. I just went for a wee swim in the lake, so my core temperature is a bit cool at the moment, but even this at 43%, it's just got a lovely kind of warm sensation as it goes down. I can instantly feel all my muscles relax. You know, just need to get the campfire lit now, and this is going to be the perfect fireside dram, I reckon. Another interesting thing about Glen Grant is it's got one of the longest serving distillery managers or master distillers in the industry. It's Dennis Malcolm. He joined the company when he's 15 years old, and he's still there now. So he spent over 50 years at Glen Grant Distillery. And I think this is a great example of how captivating whisky is as an industry. It can bring you in young and it will keep you there for life. I mean, there's other guys like David Stewart at Balvenie, he's been there for like 56 years or something. So there's something about whisky that brings people in. And if you've got people that don't like whiskey so much, then give them this one. Get them to try Glen Grant 12-year-old, because this one is very approachable, very easy drinking, and there's a good chance that somebody who hasn't previously enjoyed a whiskey might start liking whiskey with something like this. So wherever you are, wherever you're camping in the world or whatever you're doing, yeah, hope you're having a good time. Try not to worry too much about the future, just enjoy the present. Find yourself a nice Glen Grant and enjoy. See you later.